Lauren, from the day you were born, your mother and I knew you were special. Your beautiful face and the light in your eyes were breathtaking. You have always been a light in this world. As I was thinking about you and your life, I decided a lighthouse was a perfect symbol of who you are and how you live. A lighthouse emits light and serves as a beacon of hope and security. Lauren, you are the light and you reflect the light of the world each day. You radiate love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, and self-control. Your light guides others to Jesus, and it's simply infectious. Your light is what drew Mason to you, and now the two of you are going to take the light to the world. Your light will be brighter now as you and Mason become one tomorrow. No matter where you are, north, south, east, or west, your mom and I will always be here praying and cheering for the two of you.
Wow, you look beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. I love it.
August 21st, 2022, 7:21 a.m. To my love on our wedding day, you are and always will be a testament of the Lord's divine goodness and tender faithfulness. He is faithful in all he does, and you are one of the fulfillments of so many of my and my parents' prayers. Every moment of our story was so orchestrated by him, his hand of protection, his hand in leading us to meet each other, his hand as we spent months apart across the nations away from each other, and now his hand in leading us together and into marriage as one. Mace, you are unlike any other, yet you're the exact answer to every prayer I prayed as a little girl. May you ever receive all glory and praise for this relationship.
Right there.
Mason, I'm so thankful that you're my son. What a blessing from God to witness you grow into such a talented, smart, fun-loving, caring, good-looking, godly man, and we are so very proud of you. One of his love languages is words of affirmation, so I had to give him a good list.
I'm shaking now. Okay. All right. Are we ready? You good?
22 minutes.
Whew. Okay. Lauren, as I watch you walk down the aisle today, dressed in white, the epitome of purity, I will be awakened and reminded. I'll get to experience the great testament to the redemption of the work on the cross. A broken, messed up, scared boy gets to be the man standing at the altar with you. The man that God has entrusted to love, honor, and serve his most lovely and precious princess. You love extravagantly. Your beauty is quite literally breathtaking. You serve with your all. Your intentionality with those around you changes them forever. You give willingly and joyfully. You are bold and full of the Holy Spirit. Loving you is the coolest thing that has ever happened to me. Love you big time. Your almost husband, Mason.
If you don't know this, Mason took Lauren out on some dates just a few weeks before she was returning to the mission field. And Lauren lets him take her on these amazing dates. And this is what moved my heart about you, Lauren, is that amidst this awesome guy, incredible, you look at him and you said, this is all great, Mason, but the Lord is calling me and the mission field is calling me. And this is awesome if we want to keep going, but I'm not stopping. My devotion is unto the Lord. the response that would continue in the story, this is what provokes me even deeper, is that off of 3 weeks of dating, something solidified in Mason's heart. He said, like this, I've got to go for it. And he signed up to become a missionary, and he moved halfway across the world. And that was where we started becoming friends. I remember thinking, wow, you're going to Egypt, and Lauren's going to Norway, and this, you've just uprooted yourself out into a brand new community, and there's all these things going on. And I was actually even kind of worried because you just seemed so joyful and easygoing about it. I was like, I better ask Mason if he's okay. I'm like, Mason, how are you doing with all of this? Like, this is kind of crazy. You've signed up for something kind of insane for this girl. And I doubt you even remember it, but without skipping a beat, you were like, well, Zane, 6 months in crossing the earth is a pretty small price to pay when you meet the woman that you want to spend the rest of your life with. I thought, wow, what a showing forth of extravagance of what it's supposed to be like. And as I thought about this story, I prayed about you guys this week, and the words that came to mind, it's so crazy. I found out one of them was one that you had already gotten, but the first one that came to mind was extravagant devotion. And the second one that came to mind is extravagant love. And I believe that this is meant to mark who you are for the rest of your marriage. It's meant to mark who you're supposed to be, and the way your friends and your family see you as those who are extravagantly devoted to one another, extravagantly devoted to the Lord, extravagantly in love with one another, extravagantly in love with the Lord, and then unto his people. And I thought of all of the conversations I've had with the two of you about what you wanted this day to be. I thought, oh my, all they've asked is that today we would break the bottle of perfume at the feet of Jesus. And as your friends and your family, we want to bless you and tell you that that is what your marriage is marked with. That for the rest of your days that you would adorn him with perfume, extravagant love, and extravagant devotion. Mason and Lauren, since you have consented together in holy matrimony and have pledged yourselves to each other by your solemn vows and by the giving of rings, and have declared your commitment of love before God and these witnesses, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Bro, kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Wakefield. Yes! Okay, let me kiss you. Let's
What the heck? Yes.
I love you.
I really hope that recorded.